Welcome to TallChair's Active Reader tutorial, Introduction to Unity, Part 1. This tutorial will cover the basic overview of the Unity program. For this tutorial, you will need both Unity and Active Reader. You can find both of these download links in the video description. Unity is a game development ecosystem. Active Reader is a tool built on Unity, which facilitates creation and publishing of interactive animated material. Once you've downloaded Unity from the links mentioned before, we'll get ready to install. To install Unity, you'll either want to run the .tmg file if you're on a Mac, or the .exe file if you're on Windows. When installing Unity, you have the option to install 3 packages. One is a demo project that will demo the capabilities of the software by opening a 3D project. The second is MonoDevelop, which is useful if your project will involve custom code. The third is Unity Web Development Player, which allows you to view Unity created 3D environments and games within a browser. You may want to install all 3 when you install Unity, but you're not obligated to. If you want to just install Unity on its own, that's perfectly fine for Active Reader. You will be prompted to select from these additional components after agreeing to the license agreement. Make your desired selection, and then click Next. Choose the installation directory you would like Unity to install to, and click Install. After the installation, Unity will create a Start menu shortcut on Windows-based machines, and be found in your Launchpad for Macs. Double-click the Unity icon to run the program. When Unity starts for the first time, you will be greeted with a Welcome to Unity pop-up. Inside, you will find helpful Unity tips, including video tutorials, Unity Basics, Unity Answers, Unity Forum, and Unity Asset Store. The video tutorials and Unity Basics are highly suggested if you are new to Unity and/or new to a 3D modeling and animating program. This TallChair Active Reader tutorial series will cover all that you need to use Unity and Active Reader. While helpful, those Welcome to Unity tips are not required. On the top of your window, you will see a menu. Here you will find options you should be familiar with, such as File, Edit, Window, and Help. The other menu items are specific to Unity, and we will explain those later. Below your menu, in the top left, you will find icons for Pan, Move, Rotate, and Scale. We will cover these more later in this tutorial. You can see your Unity program window is divided into many different parts. The default Unity layout includes Hierarchy, a list of items in your scene, Scene View, a 3D view of your scene that you can freely navigate around, Game View, a view that is fixed on the view of your camera with a defined aspect ratio, the Project Tree, a folder view of available assets, Console, debugging, error reporting, and feedback about your project, and Inspector, detailed information about selected objects. Let's cover exactly what a project is. A project in Unity is a collection of scenes which are bound together and include project build settings and tools. We will cover this more in depth later. So, what exactly is a scene? A scene in Unity contains objects for your Unity project. For Active Reader, we will be using the Active Reader Editor scene, which will include all necessary Active Reader functions. Before we get into that, let's talk quickly about layouts. A layout defines how your Unity program screen is divided up into its different parts. Each section is fully adjustable for width and height, and can even be completely closed. On the top right of your screen, you will find a drop-down menu labeled Layout. There are many predefined layout types available here. Feel free to experiment with them. As you become more familiar with using Unity through building your project, you will undoubtedly customize your layout and find the way you prefer it. If you find you have customized your layout to your liking, you can save it. To save a custom layout, select Save Layout from the Layout drop-down menu. Enter a name and click Save. You'll now find it available in your drop-down menu. To delete a custom layout, select the Delete Layout option, and then select the one you'd like to delete. If you find you've tangled up your screen layout to the point of no return, select Revert Factory Settings. This will return your screen to the state it was when you first installed Unity. We'll need to tell Unity what platform we are building our project for. To do this, navigate to File, and then Build Settings. Make sure PC, Mac, Linux Standalone, or iOS if you have a license, is selected in the Platform section. If not, pick one and click Switch Platform. To use ActiveReader, you will need to use the Unity scene file named editor_scene.unity. This scene is set up with the correct access to the various functions of the ActiveReader tool. Once the editor scene is opened, you can go on to create chapters, pages, and use the many features that we have built into ActiveReader. You can open the editor scene and thus ActiveReader in two ways. You can open Unity, click the File menu item and select Open Scene, then navigate to your ActiveReader directory, Assets, Scenes, and click Open Editor Scene.unity. Alternatively, navigate to that same directory, ActiveReader directory, Assets, Scenes, and double-click on the editor scene. Let's talk a bit about views or tabs inside Unity. The tabs we described earlier, Project, Hierarchy, Scene View, Game View, etc., make up the layout and can be closed, opened, docked, and moved around, as well as adjusting the width and height. To close a tab, right-click on the name of the tab and select Close Tab. Opening a closed tab can be accomplished by going to the Window menu item and selecting the tab you'd like to open. Each tab can be docked nearly anywhere you'd like. To dock a tab that has been opened in its own window, click and hold the left mouse on the title of the tab and move it to the desired location. You can also open a tab by right-clicking an existing tab, selecting Add Tab, and then picking the tab you'd like. Similar to docking, you can move the location of a tab by clicking and holding left mouse on the title of the tab and dragging it to the desired location. To open tabs specific to ActiveReader, such as Chapter Editor, Page Editor, etc., select the ActiveReader menu, go down to Editors, and select the Editor tab you'd like to add. You should now feel relatively familiar with the basics of Unity and the Unity UI. You should also know how to load the ActiveReader editor scene. In the next tutorial, we'll cover Basics of Unity Part 2, Navigating 3D Space.